Well, here's something else that was not meant to be. The world wasn't meant to find out how much China is hiding, silencing whistleblowers, withholding crucial information, and then rebranding itself as a global leader in the fight against a pandemic. Unfortunately for the Chinese, it's not playing out according to the script. The anger against China's missteps and lies is growing. From the United Kingdom to Brazil, this pandemic has invited and united an ever-divided world in outrage. Outrage aimed directly towards the Chinese regime. Let's tell you how. On your screen are some tweets by Abraham Weintraub. He is the Education Minister of Brazil. His posts of late seem to have angered the Chinese government. Allow me to quote some of his doubts. Geopolitically, who will come out stronger from this crisis? Who in Brazil is allied with this infallible plan for world domination? What is the economic cost of this virus? And who is winning? Some very pertinent questions without taking any names. I repeat, he did not take any names. But as they say, only the guilty get offended. The Chinese embassy in Brasilia is up in arms. They say that his tweets are quote-unquote absurd, despicable and highly racist. Racist for imitating Chinese accents in his native language. I do not wish to get into that debate. Brazil, by the way, is not the only country to have angered China. In the United Kingdom, the Foreign Affairs Committee Chairman, Tom Tugendhat, has been at the receiving end of China's wrath. Why? Because the committee chairman dared to openly name and shame China for the crisis in the UK. Allow me to quote some excerpts from his statement. As the country of origin, China initially allowed disinformation to spread as quickly as the virus. It is increasingly apparent that they, China, manipulated vital information about the virus in order to protect the regime's image. And most importantly, the FCO, Foreign and Commonwealth Office, should lead the way for reforming existing multilateral organizations to respond more effectively to the next pandemic. Reforming existing multilateral organizations. That's a statement that a former national security advisor in the US seems to have echoed. This is John Bolton. He has called the World Health Organization a co-conspirator to China's cover-up. He says, and I'm quoting, "The World Health Organization is an accomplice to China's massive cover-up of the COVID-19. That's why I support Marco Rubio and Ted Cruz pushing for the resignation of the WHO Director General." He misled the world by blindly trusting a communist regime intent on deception. Strong words, and that too from a former national security advisor in the US. China's gamble to fix its image is not finding any takers clearly. Yes, the questions are coming from the backbenchers in these governments, but they may force a rethink at the highest levels. There needs to be an urgent re-evaluation of the WHO leadership and an equally urgent re-evaluation of everything that China is telling us.